Hello and welcome to Primecraft, guys. I hope you're alright. That's bad. I hope you're alright, guys. I am Dandy myself. Yeah, I'm just walking around here in our Viking hall. It's really looking good, to be honest. These pillars are cool. And the pattern on that side, anyway, is cool as well. And last time we did this Berserker's Hall, and you know, I've finished it up a bit, put the roof on and stuff like that, did some of the interior. I thought we'd take a look at that first, before we get on to today's business. Speaking of which, today's business is, this is where you fight, and that's where you watch. Today's business is a brewing station, and some bits like that. I'm going to explain myself a little bit more. Viking themed brewing station, I should say. Yeah, so this is the viewing platform here. It's really small and intimate. I really like it. And the roof turned out great as well. And you know, when you're down here, you can sense that this is serious business. And yeah, I made a couple of entrances as well. One here, where we sorted out our stairway, and that now leads straight up to the viewing platforms. Or you can hop over here if you're in for a fight. And then I've just opened this up for now. But this is where we're going to have some facilities for the berserkers. Yeah, so guys, a Viking themed brewing station. Okay, how do I figure? Well, you know, the Vikings had their chiefs, they had their Odin, they had the Christian church, and they had their berserkers. But they also had wise women that were kind of like shamans or wizards. They were called Volvo. Yeah, something like that. Volvos. In English, it's Volvos. Yep, they were witches basically. And over here, sort of hidden away, we're gonna build a witch's house or a Volva's house. And it's gonna contain a brewery, guys. I'm not an expert on breweries. I'm aiming to become an expert on breweries. That's something for you to consider. But we have this stream here. We have a little pond, stream, underwater thing, sort of underground thing. And then this stream comes from here as well, right? From this lake up here. Yeah. And then it disappears into the underground over here. And in this very beautiful setting, this is where our witch belongs. Yeah, these Völva, by the way, that means carrier of the magic staff. And they were based around Freya. They had Freya, it's believed, as their goddess. And they wanted to do to Midgard, where the Vikings were said to be living, what Freya did to Asgard, which is where the gods were living. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting build to do, because I'm going to try and make a automatic brewery of sorts. Now, it's not going to be anything super fancy, but it's going to be fancy enough, and it's the first time ever I've built an automatic brewery, so we'll see how it goes. But with those trees, and maybe some of this stuff out of the way, I think we should be able to lay it out. Now, the brewery itself, I think, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep, right? And then we have to be able to walk here as well. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 sounds like a good one. Kenny's online. I saw him. Recording. That's what I'm doing. Yep, and then it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe to here, yeah? Maybe I want to move it up 1 block to sort of here. Yeah, so this is the area, right? We have this path going past, and then it opens up and you can enter here-ish, yeah? That's gonna be cool. Now, the brewery I'm gonna build is just gonna be a simple thing. Basically, we are going to be able to have a selector panel, so we select things like fire resistance thingy, what's it called? Magma cream? Magma cream and or blaze powder and such like, and it automatically, in my head, it automatically first of all always puts a netherwart in, and then it queues up whatever we select. So and we're going to be able to make the gunpowder things. What's that? Splash, is it? Yeah. And the extended versions, which is glowstone, I think, and so on and so forth, with the help of this thing as well. So that's going to be great, I think. And in fact, I should start by making the brewing thing, and then sort of fit the house around it. Yeah, but roughly, this is roughly where the house is going to go. So yeah, let me get started, sort Kenny out, and we'll have a look. Alright, Kenny needs to record in the night, so this is going to be action building with V. Right, so we have a brewing stand up on the pillar here in case there's a dude. So the brewing stand is down there. There are 3 hoppers pointing into it. Gonna have, I think, water here. Well, actually, this is gonna be mundane potions, awkward potions, yeah. And then we have, well, this is gonna be blaze powder actually. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. Oh, I can't reach it. And then this is gonna be awkward potions maybe, or something like that. So that's fine. So that means, I think that I want this to. Okay, because I mean this is gonna come around like this, isn't it? Which is kind of awkward. Considering it's awkward potions, can we instead actually have the blaze powder in there? I wonder. Not the hopper, you donut. Let's take that out. Let's try and put it in there. What happens then? Yeah. Okay, so that's our blaze powder. So then we can have our awkward potions here, and that means that's pointing into that. And that means we can have a brewing stand up here, can't we? Yes. So we have a brewing stand here, and then into that needs to go another blaze thing and things, and then, or maybe I should just, you know what I'll do? I'll make 2 setups here, right? I'll make 1 to make the awkward potions, and then 1, and then I'll just put them in here, and then I'll make another one, this one in fact, to make the other potions. How's that for a thing? I think Kenny is hogging all the mobs. I feel fairly secure here in this. I say that, and that's a creeper and a skeleton. We're having a conference. Oh. Now he's looking at me. It's like, what was that? Hello. Such a nice fella. Yeah, right. Yeah, me and Real Des, we got together actually yesterday a little bit and sorted out some street lamps in the area and just prettified it a little bit around here. So yeah, I think everything now in Spawn has appropriate street lights, and we did some lanterns over there as well. Although I don't think I find them finished yet. But Spawn is starting to shape up, and that's nice. It's very nice. I'm here because I'm looking. I think that somewhere I have a memory of there being a netherwart farm here, and I'm looking for it, but I can't seem to... Oh yeah, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, see, street lamps everywhere. So that is good. Spawn is coming together. Let's see here. There's a stack and 3. And we'll do a harvest. And of course I will replant. Oh, actually, let's just go. No, let's not. Let's replant. I'm not a meanie beanie. Let's see. And what is really cool about the fact that we got together to do that is that we're resetting the server and we're still working on it. I like that. It's not just me, it's Super Turtle as well. And some other guys as well. Realdes is working on AZ, although he's on some sort of trip at the moment, but he has pre-recorded, so that's fine. And all sorts. So that is really good. That fills me with confidence. The lag around here doesn't. I don't know. I need to talk to Virgin about my internet and see what they're up to. So let's see where we're at, guys. I've started putting in things in item frames. This is my little setup here for making awkward potions. Basically, you put in glass bottles here. There's an infinite water source underneath there. You put in your netherwart here, and you put in fuel for the brewing stand there. And then you get stuff out, and then you can save up glass bottles here as well. You get stuff out, and then that needs to go into here. But I'm still undecided how exactly that's gonna happen. But we'll just chuck all this in here. That should start filling that up. And then we need some sand. Yellow shulker box? No. Bits and bobs. Well, there are some potions here, but no. But there are. I mean, look at this. Nowadays, when you build something, you end up with a whole storage system just where you build. Yeah. Right. Let's see. First of all, making bottles. Bottles. I want to say it's like this. Yeah. It is. It's an awkward little recipe to do, actually. There we go. 63 bottles. That is very cheap. That was pricey. That was just one stack of glass. I need to go to the desert, I think. Then you do your... Ooh, right. Okay. I get ideas here. Maybe you can do something like, you know, like an automatic thing here. Although now that I got glass bottles down here, that's annoying. Okay, this might need some thought then. But anyway, you make your glass bottles, fill them up with water, and then you chuck the rest in here. This should actually now brew up, and it's done, in fact. So then if we can take these somehow, automatically, and chuck them in here, like that, they should then end up ready for action. Let's see. Let's have one of these. In fact, let's take all 3. But let's put this one here. So that's, I'm gonna name that as well. So then it'll be evident what goes where. And that's cool. So in general, except for this thing and also the automatic thing here, we're kind of set. All I need to do is fill these up with sensible ingredients. Let's see, we're gonna have, I think, redstone in that one, maybe. That's 3. The third one, you have to go back here to fill it up. But you have a whole dropper to fill it up with, so that's fine, I think. You won't have to do that too often. And then we have this stuff, strength potions. We can go here. Mate, lay off it, honestly. It's not even funny anymore, mate. I was sure I had some magma cream and some bits like that as well. Anyway, I will fix it. Oh yeah, I already put it in. I'm a donut. I'm such a donut. Okay, I need gunpowder and glowstone as well over here at the end. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different potions. I need to figure out which potions I want the most. Alright guys, I'm doing this manually for now. We'll see how that goes in the end, but you know, it's going fairly well anyway. Putting in the awkward potions here and stuff like that, and actually we're getting kind of ready to try this. I've added some ingredients here as well. I've added the potion of fire resistance, potion of strength, potion of underwater breathing, potion of speed, and potion of night vision. So we could try, for instance, to do, well, we could do a underwater breathing, I want to say extended. Let's see if that's right, and then we just press the button here in theory, and these things should hopefully come here. So there we go, underwater breathing. Where's, yeah, there's the glowstone as well. So we'll see if that's extended or if it's stronger somehow. I can't remember. Yep, that's wrong. Okay, fair enough. We'll do, we'll just do, sorry, redstone then. So redstone should be extended. Yes, that's very fine. As the good double O, BOO has started saying, but I had some fun myself actually the other day saying very fine in my own little accent here, so very fine. It doesn't have the same appeal. So there we go, extended potion of water breathing, and straight away we have new awkward potions coming in. I'm really happy with the functionality here, guys. Although I will say that this is a bit fiddly, because now if I want to take these and automatically put them in there, I'll have to do like an item elevator back here and then run them over there or something like that. Or I can do rails, I suppose. But then, what happens when this is, if there's like a hopper underneath here, what happens then? Does the potions just go in and then straight down? Do I have to lock the hopper? In that case, we're looking at some fairly significant redstone just to get them over there. So that's something for another day. Now we need to look at the aesthetics of this place. So what I'm thinking is we need to move these pillars out 1 block. But then they are a bit too close to these trees. So these trees probably need to come down. However, when you walk along the path here, one of the really great things is that you will sort of see the house behind the trees. So what I think we need to do is we need to actually move the path. We need to move the path to over here. I cleared a bit of this bridge out. So we need to move the path to over here. And then it goes down. It goes down to here. And sort of rejoins the path here, yeah? And then we need to take these trees down and sort of move them a little bit this way. So we need to plant some new ones and so on. So I think that's the first thing we're gonna do. There's mainly this and this tree here. Oh, that's a tall one, that is. Also, my inventory is full of stuff as usual. Piece of glass. Away with you. There we go. Okay, so then we can move these. Where's my logs? I'm thinking that the thing is, a vulva would have been a fairly prominent member of society. It goes there and nowhere else. Fairly prominent member of society, guys. Yeah, they were well paid for their services and so on. Did I move that out only? I think it needs to go there. They were well paid for their services, and you know, yeah. They would have been respected members of society. And let's go there. So yeah, it's at the same time, this particular girl is obviously a recluse. You know, she's set up camp in the wilds to be on her own. So maybe she has a wooden house. Maybe she has, well, she obviously likes spruce. So maybe she, you know what? She should have dark oak pillars, beams, and spruce wood. She should have like a fairly dark and spooky house. You know what I mean? Yep, that's what we're gonna do. I see you over there. Where's my arrows? Well, they're gone. Okay, I need to go and find a bed, and then I'll work on this concept a little bit. Alright, let's have a look. So I've been a little bit busy here trying to sort this out, because I realized that the last couple of episodes we've sort of not managed to finish the builds. And you know, I don't like that much. I want to finish the builds. But now what we have to do instead is start the next episode. We're looking at the finished result. So I figured we would try at least, you know, today to finish this up. Mostly anyway. So this is what we got. Yeah, it's I like it. This looks a bit weird. I gotta be honest. Actually, that needs to probably just be a beam, doesn't it? Alright, here I am showing off the build by actually building or modifying it even more. So there we go. And I also need to remove these things. But I think this place sits really nicely in the landscape, you know. It looks cool from a distance as well. And I like the roof, although I'm thinking of messing up the roof just like we did with the blacksmith. But that is not part of today's episode. Gotta know your limitations. Yeah, so like that. And over here we have some sort of little thing, right? I'm gonna have a netherwart farm out here. Just a manual thing. But I think I need to go to the nether and get some stuff. Yeah, and in here we have some decoration still to do, but in general this is done. I don't know what to do here. I mean, should I just leave this as a panel? Should I do stairs on this row? Let me know in the comments, guys. And then we can go back here and work, or look at the inner workings of the thing. And also, of course, we have this place back here to refuel or reload the station. But yeah, if I'm going to the nether, I'm gonna have to gear up a bit. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh yeah, there's supposed to be potions there. So yeah, we need to make some fire resistance stuff, don't we? So that's cool. And it all seems to be working fine, you know, and I'm really happy that I finally have a brewing setup here. I didn't get to finish this path thing. It's typically something I would do in the next episode. See, now I'm gonna have to start the next episode again by showing this off to you, which is fine though. It's fine. It sort of ties the whole thing together a little bit. And my inventory is a mess, and you know, this is all standard stuff. I don't know if we're gonna have a bed here or if we're gonna have some chests and storage here. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, now we have 8-minute fire resistance potions here. That's awesome. But guys, that is all I have time for today. So if you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think I should do with this brewery, this part of the brewery up here. And also let me know if you think I should mess up the roof or if I should leave it the way it is. And yeah, I will see you next time, guys. Alright, bye bye.